Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Universal Thoughts. It's Shakita, and we about to get into the reading for Pisces. Happy birthday! It's our time. Now, I didn't tell everybody else, so I'm telling y'all first that for the whole month of March, I'm doing $5 readings because my birthday is March 5th. I was going to do it for the whole Pisces season, but February is kind of fucked up for me. So, couldn't do it. But I'm going to do it for the whole month of March. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. $5 readings for the whole month of March. Now, what we're going to do is see what's going on with us for the rest of February in career and finances, home and health, and then love and relationships. So we're going to start off with this career and finances. Now, when I was getting it together for y'all, I kept hearing Bobby Brown's "Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little move I make, we'll be together." Hey, get it. So we're gonna see what that's about. Now, what's going on with Pisces for the rest of February and career and finances? Okay, this came back out, the Hermit, because this is my second time doing this. I had too many interruptions. I got a Charlie horse, then my grandma called, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start over. Pisces for the rest. Okay, we got the Hermit. And what's pushing that is the Seven of Pentacles. So that's just telling me you stand to yourself right now and developing yourself or developing your craft. What's going on with Pisces the rest of February and career and finances. Hold up. Again with distraction. Okay, back to it. Career and finances for Pisces the rest of February. I'm mad because the cards that I had, pretty good cards. Like, I mean, I guess I could bring up what it was. That was, it was worry. Hold on, now you got the Four of Cups being pushed by the Ace of Wands. Looking at that, I feel like you're withdrawn and you're not really paying attention to anyone or anything. What's going on with Pisces the rest of February in career and finances? If I could just get the same cards I had before, like, alright, the Ten of Wands with the Two of Swords being pushed by the Page of Pentacles. Now, I feel like I still should say what I was getting from that other reading before I ended up having to do it over, because it was like the High Priestess came out, the Five of Pentacles came out, the Tower came out, this Hermit was out, and I believe that's it. And what was pushing those cards was the Queen of Pentacles, and it was like, no, the what is it? The Nine of Swords came out, and I was like, okay, here is the Temperance card. And what I was getting from that was you were struggling because I feel like people wasn't working right now, and you were worried because either you know you're pregnant or you have suspicions of being pregnant, and it's like, goddamn, what the hell am I going to do because I'm not even working right now? Like, ain't that crazy how I say that and then this pops up? The Page of Cups pops up. But yeah, it was like, what do I do? Because I'm not working right now. I'm not financially stable, and I'm possibly bringing a child into this world, and I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready. And what's pushing those is the Queen of Swords. And it's like, I am not ready for that. Like, I'm not able to take on this child. Like, because I have no way to support this child. That was something I got. Oh, I hope that looks right some type of way. Let me set up right. And I'm really mad because They said to change, like start over, but I feel like I should have just kept it. I forgot this big ass rocks back there being all in my way. Cause it's all in my way. You know what? What you're feeling might just be all in your head. You gotta come out of your head, baby. You gotta come out of your head. Like, you're in your way right now. Um, I'm feeling like this is a decision. This is a decision that you need to make, but you're being blinded. You're being biased. I want to say that you're being biased. I don't know. You have self-imprisonment. That makes me think of, it's another swords. I just can't think of which sword it is. But yeah, cause it's like I'm at a loss. Like I don't really know. I feel like there is no one's working right now, but you're knocked up. That's what I'm getting. You're knocked up, and so you're in your head like, what do I do? Because I have a child coming, and I have no support. I have nothing for this fucking child. Like, what do I do? But there is a change coming. There is a change coming. You're going to get everything's about to work out. Everything's about to come into balance. What you need to do is you need to sit down and meditate and get into yoga because you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking clearly. And one of the reasons why I say that is because there is something there that you're ignoring. And I think that you don't realize how this baby is a blessing for you. And this is basically how you could use the fact that you're pregnant as motivation to do better for yourself. Because I feel like this is the particular Pisces that I'm talking about is the lazy Pisces. Because you know how each sign has, like, there's a lazy sign, but there's a lazy side of the sign, and there's the energetic side, the ambitious and hustler of the sign. And I feel like I'm talking to the lazy sign, and it's like, you can do shit, you just don't want to do it. There's things that you could do, whether you're working for someone else or you're working for yourself, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do shit, but you knocked up, like you want to have sex. Then you got to deal with what comes out of that. You know, that's what I'm getting for that for some, because for others, I feel like they're tired of their job. They're tired of their job. And that's really it. They're tired of their job. And maybe because all work doesn't necessarily pertain to like career wise. Like you could be doing spiritual work. That's a lot. Spiritual work is a lot. And maybe that's what some people need to do. Like you're not working right now, but you need to start working for yourself spiritually because you're not spiritually right. You're spiritually fucked up. And once you align yourself spiritually, spiritual a lot, everything else will fall into place. You will find a balance. You will find a happy medium. Like, let this child inspire you to do better. This is for the knocked up people. Let your child inspire you to do better than what you're doing because you've just been out here freelo and not giving a fuck, not really learning yourself and who you are, and you've been blaming everyone else for your problems, and you need to stop doing that because you create your life. Even with stuff you can't control, there's always something that you could do to get that balance back. You're just not doing it. You're playing the pity victim card. And that's what I'm getting. That's kind of, ain't that crazy for career and finances? You're playing the pity card. Oh, something else too. Some people are thinking of abortion. My thing is, how do you have the money to have an abortion, but you don't have the money to buy clothes for your child? That don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So, again, you need to prioritize. Now we're going to go to home and health for my Pisces. For the rest of February, home and health, what's going on? For Pisces, home and health. Yeah, because I feel like it's more that needs to be said dealing with that has nothing to do with career and finance. Well, it does. You need to get up off your ass, pretty much. That's what it is. Get up off your fucking ass. Create a career. You don't have one. You don't have a job. Make one. You don't want to work for others. Well, then you want to work for somebody, which is yourself. Or you're going to work for that child. Get the hell up and do something. You know? That's it. Okay. Queen of Heaven. Blessings from the Divine Empress of the Skies. Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. With pushing noses, Ancient Power Mysteries, Hear the Rattle of the Isis Ring, with an offset ring. I feel like I'm dealing with Pisces that are at the point of their life where they're tired of working for others. That could be what it is too. You're tired of working for others, and you're ready to do your own thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, you can't just say this is what you want to do and not actually work towards doing it and getting it done. It's not going to happen. Yeah, you can speak things into existence, but you got to actually do the shit for it to come to you. You know what I mean? Like, you're just sitting there ignoring. That's where that Four of Cups came from, because you're ignoring something. You're ignoring yourself. You're ignoring your heart because you're running on ego. You're too in your head about shit. You got to get out of that. You got to get out of that. You really got to step deeper into your spirituality. You're trying to find yourself. Okay, because this is making me think of my situation, because it's like, I know my destiny. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know why I'm here and all of that shit. And at one point in my life, it was just like, I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start what it is that I need to do, because it's so much. Because I'm a big thinker. I think big as shit. So it's like, how do I get this to work? How do I get this off the ground? And it's just like, what do I start with first? You need to create a list, long-term goals and short-term goals. Figure out your long-term goal and then set up the short-term goals that leads to the long-term goal. You know what I mean? Like, but you know what you want to do with yourself. You know your calling. It's just a matter of achieving that. And sometimes it can feel like everything that you're doing, it's like something just gets in your way of what you're trying to do, what you want to do, and when you want to give up, but don't give up. Okay, Cartouche, whatever that is, names of power, divine names of power, and then you have the spirit of offset, triumph of the goddess. Now, what's pushing those is flower of life, divine creativity, and manifestation. Basically, what I said, you're manifesting, you're speaking things into existence, but you got to actually get up and do in order for it to come. You know, and I feel like you keep listening to people that's around you that are used to you being a certain way, because you probably was lazy. You probably was always lazy. And now when you're finally trying to do stuff, you don't have that backbone. You don't have that support. You don't have people believing in you because they feel like you're full of shit, because you'll start something and then you'll end it. Like, you won't finish. And fuck them. You can be your own support. You can't expect others to believe in you if you don't believe in you wholeheartedly. Everyone in your house, like, this is why you need to really delve into your spirituality and get yourself balanced and get yourself aligned and get yourself right, because you have to be strong for yourself. You can't be depending on other people to be strong for you. You have to be strong for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you can't keep counting on others for positivity. You can't keep looking outside of you for positivity. You gotta be positive. I'm sorry, because I'm about to light another incense. You have to be positive, okay? Because everybody is not going to be positive for you, especially when they want you. People don't be wanting you to succeed. Family, friends, whatever, they want you to stay in a certain place because that's where they're used to you being, and that's where they need you to be. So you gotta say fuck family and fuck friends for a moment. And focus on you and what you want to do, especially if there's a little child involved. You don't have time for that. You got to get on your shit. You got to get ambitious. You got to let this child, this divine destiny, because, you know, that child was meant to happen. You know, it's a blessing. You know, that child is a blessing. So you got to let that child help move you Like, if you want to move for somebody or you need people to do whatever, let that child be the person that moves you to do whatever. Let that child be the strength that you need to continue on, okay? Instead of you going outside of you to get that praise. It's like you need praise in order to do whatever. No, you praise yourself. Congratulate yourself. Support yourself. Cheer for your fucking self. Because you're doing shit for that child. For the ones that are knocked up. So that was home. I didn't expect the reading to go like that. You know what? That's probably why Bobby Brown's song "Every Little Step I Take" came up, because bitch, you pregnant, and every move you make, that child won't be there. So you need to make sure you're doing right by this child. You know. Let's get into love and relationships for Pisces the rest of February. Like, love and relationships for Pisces the rest of February. And you know, you probably wanted this child, the perfection of your life. You probably always wanted this child, but it's just not the right time. But that's you being in your head, because children don't come by mistake. I can tell you that now. What you want wants you. You wanted this situation. And maybe the person you're pregnant by is somebody that you wanted. Y'all wanted this situation. But because you feel like it's not right, oh, 2 cards came out. I didn't even see that. So you got what do you feel? And the word wants to be written. And what's pushing those is release allegiance. Oh, I feel like you're scared. It's crazy because all of this is tied together, of course. But it's like, this is what you wanted. You just don't feel like you're physically ready. Meaning, well, yeah, meaning you are mentally, emotionally, and spiritually ready for this situation, but you just feel like you're not equipped, meaning financially. You're not financially ready for this child because you got so much going on with you. But like I said, no child is a mistake. No child is a mistake. So I need you to get it out your head about that. Every journey starts with a single step. You know what you can do? Like I said, let this child inspire you. You have thoughts about doing certain things. Hold on, because I'm getting other messages now. They just bombarding me. Like, hold up. Because I feel like some people that think that know that they're pregnant, but they're just trying to deny it. It's like, all right, I know I'm pregnant, but I don't really have proof that I'm pregnant. I'm not going to get proof that I'm pregnant if I just so happen to go in labor. Well, then so be it. It's crazy how I'm still on this pregnancy shit. And I'm going into love and relationships. But this is love and this is a relationship. Even though it's not with somebody that you're fucking, it's with a child that you've created with somebody that you was fucking. And maybe that person's not there. Maybe it was a one night stand, and that's probably why you feel some type of way, because it's like, damn, I got pregnant on one night stand. Or maybe the person was just using you for sex, and once you said I'm pregnant, they just dipped off, and now you feel like you're alone. You feel like you're left out in the cold. You're not. You're not. This child is a blessing for you. This child is going to help you think of so many things. This child is going to help you manifest, because the most time that you're most magical when you're knocked up and when you're on your period. When you at your most feminine, right? And even dealing with masculines, like, say that your woman or whoever you were messing with is knocked up. Well, then that's when y'all get together and y'all work on the situation to get it right for this child. But this was meant to happen. This is what you wanted. No, like I said, there's no mistakes. This is just the start of a whole nother journey that you're getting into. Whether you by yourself or you're doing it with someone, it was meant. This was meant to happen. It's how you're going to handle it now. You don't got to sit there and play, like, be a victim or whatever. You could twist this and make it work for your liberation. I'm getting the right person will come. Because it's probably people out there that can't have kids. And because you have a child that you want, but you feel is unwanted, you're going to create a family. You're about to create a family with this child. You're already a family, but there's people that's going to come that you're attracting. You just got to stop listening to the naysayers that are surrounding you. You just got to stay to yourself. That's what I heard it came from. You need to stay to yourself and work hard on getting out of the situation that you're in. Stop with the whole self-pity and victimizing yourself, because no one has time for that, especially when there's children involved, okay? That's when you got to, you got to get off your fucking ass and start using that mind that you have. Pisces, you are an amazing character. You have amazing gifts that you could be using instead of working for the man, because that's what came. But I feel like these are people that be like, oh, the man this, the man that. Well, fuck the man. What about the woman? What about you? What are you doing? What are you doing? You got gifts that you're wasting. This is the time to use that shit. Go on the boardwalk and sing songs. So y'all at the beach. Y'all some hippies. I'm getting these are hippies. These are couch potatoes. It's time to get up. It's time to be driven. It's like you have a new drive now. You have oh shit. Okay. You have a reason to live now. That's what I'm getting. You have a reason to live now. At first you was feeling like, I'm just out here a rebel with no fucking cause, but you have a cause now. You have a reason to do things. I didn't expect this reading to go like that. I did not expect it to go like that, but I get why Bobby Brown's song came up, because that person is going to be there no matter what. That child is. So you need to make sure not only are you doing right by you, but you're doing right by that child. You can't keep depending on other people now, because now you have someone depending on you. It's time to be independent. It's time to be independent. You're creating a family, and this is something that you always wanted. I don't know if you keep paying attention to what other people say about you, that you've just been denying what it is about yourself that you've always wanted. You know how many people wish they were parents? And this is something that you wanted. You always wanted to be a parent. But maybe because you're immature or naive or something, people are like, oh, that's the wrong thing for you to do. There's no way. You can't even take care of yourself, let alone another child. It's time to prove motherfuckers wrong. Not even just other people. It's time to prove yourself wrong, because you listen to other people too much and you're becoming what they say. You're not becoming who you are. I like that. I'm going to write that down. That's going to be the title. Becoming who you are, not who they say you are. Okay. So yeah, that's honestly what I'm getting from that. I feel like that's just, this reading is for certain people. It's not for all Pisces. But yeah, be who you are, not who they say you are, because you're an amazing ass person, but you're being weak-minded right now, and you're being easily led instead of being the leader. It's time for you to be the leader, because Pisces, you are a leader once you realize how strong you are. And I need for you to do that, especially with you about to bring a life into this world. You have to do better. You have to do better. Now, that's all I got for y'all. I really didn't expect this read to go like that. I really did not. But yeah, do better, like I said. And like, comment, subscribe to the tribe, share if you dare to care, because it's all love over here. We just want to spread that shit. If you need a deeper reading or somebody to talk to about your shit, then I will be here, because it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark. But I really understand why Bobby Brown's song kept playing, and it was only that part that every little step I take, you will be there. Every little move I make, we'll be together. That's all I keep playing. And it's like, no matter what, especially since you can't afford an abortion, so that child's going to be there. So what do? You flip your mindset and you be there for that child, and you create every opportunity for yourself to take care of this child. And that's it. That's it. That's all. And I'm going to see y'all later.